If I said elevates like your 5 and like, complexities right there, I would say, H2K is right there with those teams. And then I think you kind of look at Luminosity and TSM kind of round that out. But it's going to be evac hardpoint loading up now. Obviously, we saw the second hardpoint come into play. A lot of the series, the third hardpoint's obviously going to be very highly contested as well. Who you want to start things off with?
I'm going to go with Scump just because this is a contest fest, just a bloodbath here early, and he's one of the best in the business at dealing with these close range fights. Not able to find one, goes vertical with it, but going to drop. Karma, the only remaining member, everyone else getting dropped. Good opening break here from H2K. We'll see if they can turn this into a little bit of a lead, but not typically able to get too many points off the break here. But Legal, Lacefield, Fizzer, Fierce, all coming in. All 4 players of Optic getting dropped yet again. The spawn coming in at the third hard point right now, and they've got a little bit of a hike to get back. So look at this opening break from H2K.
You gotta think they know H2K in that house right now. Those guys are fired up. Obviously a tough loss last night to TSM. They want to come back in a big way here and taking the first hard point against Optic.
Well, you're talking
huge.
Right now. This is team house versus team house, though, so I don't want to hear anything about excuses from anyone. You've got everyone but Formal in the team house, and Formal, I mean, he's a god no matter where he's playing from. So don't think that's going to have much of an effect. So this is going to be an interesting game. I really think this has the potential to go 5 for sure.
Fears starting things off, going to be using that Man of War. He's done a great job, picking up some kills. Probably going to have high caliber on as well. And you see 2 kills from Fears. Fizzer picking up the last one. It's going to be H2K in control of the hill. They're going to actually just try and push that anchor position. They're going to put a lot of pressure on Fears as they take him out. Now you're going to see Optic start to swarm in towards the hill. It does not matter, though. H2K gets a hold.
Such a smart play from Fizzer. He sees the push coming, slides back in, dips into the hard point, gets in a safe position where he becomes kind of a bait there, a distraction as he gets one, but lets Fears pick up a couple. And all of them right now even or positive. Fears going off here as he is connecting big time with the Man of War. 9-4 right now. Make it 10-4. HC is up. Can he keep this streak going? Gets tagged up from behind, but able to wrap the corner. Going to push out, flank around, but ultimately a player waiting out there bottom window, and he's going to end up dropping.
And there's not many AR players that can hang with Formal. When Fears is shooting well, I think he can hang with anyone. Like when his shot is on, like we talk about players having really good aim, like Fears has some of the best aim in all Call of Duty. It's just whether he can put it consistently together game to game.
I could not agree with you more. You see Karma picking up one here, trying to hold the hard point, but you see how close they're going to be spawning. As long as they hold this back spawn, this player here, Fizzer, in a great position to continue to keep them. But no, there is the spawn out, actually. Look how far Lacefield's going to have to hike back to this one. He's got a bit of a march over, but there's still 40 or so seconds left. Scump picks up a couple. Karma grabs one as well. HC is out, and he is just
in an awful spot.
Hunting for a kill here, but his teammates picking up all the kills that matter. And now he's going to be able to pin back 1 or 2 players here. They have to rotate out and go through mid.
And he does a great job forcing Lacefield all the way back into those bottom steps. Lacefield's going to have to go all the way through that middle of the map to even get anywhere close, and Formal's able to take him out, and it's going to be a huge amount of time in favor for Optic Gaming. You see Karma with the Tempest out. See if he can make anything happen there. You're going to see Scump getting off to a rough start.
That's going to change. That's going to change.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He's able to connect to the second. The Tempest, a lot of players we've seen been trying it out recently. So every time I feel like I see somebody with the Tempest, they're able to connect with 2-3 players.
And, one thing to mention, too, right before he pulled that out, Fears had a big kill on Scump, because Scump was on a 6 streak. I think he was only 100.
Scump started off like 1 and 8 or something.
Yeah, he was only like 100, 150 off of his Lightning, so big kill from Fears. He closes out. You see high caliber and the Man of War coming into effect there as he's able to pick up one. Teammates grabbing a couple as well. Nice shots. Fears melting right now. They're looking to control bottom glass as this game has been back and forth. We've already had, I think, 3 or 4 lead changes.
Just look at how far away he is from the other Slayers in the room. Formal's going to just jump out, re-peek, challenge him again, and win that fight. But Fizzer with the scythe inside of the hill, able to pick up 2 as one player directly above him, and now he finally spots him. He's going to jump up and try and challenge this. Fizzer just getting this player completely lost. Finally able to take Karma out. It's H2K able to take the lead going into the second half. I think, obviously, you get a better half out of Scump this game's a little bit closer. But Optic needs to come alive in the slaying department a little bit. How many teams do you see usually take it to Optic, gun on gun and win? And H2K is doing it right now.
Well, this is why I expected this to be a big matchup, man. I mean, think about that. If they win the hard point, how crazy does this series become? I mean, if they're able to steal it, that's your recipe #1 for beating Optic Gaming. DT, the only team, I think, thus far to do it. But H2K looking solid thus far. 20-point advantage. Couple down for Optic Gaming right now. Krim going to be flying in, trying to find kills. Formal finds one. But look at the top right. It was 3 players from H2K locked up, holding off this first hard point in the second rotation. They've been doing a good job. They've dominated this first one from both rotations.
And I just want to stress how important this game is to H2K. Well, we did our show the other day where we kind of looked at the strength of scheduled some of these teams. H2K has the hardest schedule from that point on. And we figured in that they would beat TSM last night, and they would be able to finish 3-3, and they barely get in at the 3-3. They lose to TSM last night, so they need to beat one of these top-tier teams. If they get it against Optic, that is huge.
Oh, yeah. You don't guarantee your way in, but you certainly help quite a bit. Lacefield trying to hold off a lot of players there, but flying in is going to be Scump. Scump needs to heat up for this Optic Gaming team. He's doing it right now. He's been doing it in flurries. You saw a 6 streak, then a 3 streak, that accounting for like 80% of his kills almost at this point. But you see soaring in is Krim. There's fire everywhere trying to connect. Let's see how much he has left in the tank. Just a bit. He's actually going to push these players back mid as well. You don't want to deal with that. Oh, he actually catches him around the corner there. Fizzerp's got to be frustrated.
And still 20 seconds left on this hill, so Optic can at least, get close to tying this game. You see, it's going to be H2K setting up for this third hard point. Don't want to give anyone on Optic streaks. See, Fears
nice
up top.
awareness there.
Big kill right there, and it's going to be Lacefield in the back, taking out Krim. And H2K should control this early, but they're giving Optic a lot of space to get close to this hard point. You see Karma just flies in. He's able to break in. Obviously, he drops quickly, but Scump's going to answer back with an HC kill, and it's Optic in control of this hill.
Big break here as Scump comes in, grabs a couple. He's on another streak. It's been all about streaks for him. The question is, can he turn this maybe into actually that lightning? Can he get towards the Hellstorm? Getting pressure from multiple sides. Teammates pick up one in front, not able to rotate back, but he's still got a couple of people in the hard point here. One being Karma, everyone else dropping around him, but he's coming up clutch as he's able to pick up a couple. Doesn't have a lot of bullets left in the clip. Will it be enough to survive?
He doesn't even get in the hill,
right back in your face.
Waiting for his teammates to get by. I don't think he minds that. He knows where that player is. Obviously, get that EMP check, and Karma flies over the top. He's able to take out Fizzerp, and 50 points off the HC. I like the decision here from H2K. They're going to rotate yet again early. They're going to pick up 2 kills. All they need to do is stay alive. You can't die as this hard point dwindles down. Obviously, the spawn's going to come in for the hill that's currently up. You can't die in those final few seconds.
Oh, the nice camo break from Scump. He's going to be coming in. You take my kinetic. I'm still going to be a difference maker. There's 2. Karma picks up 1 as well. I think I saw Scump was like a couple points off the lightning again.
Scump and Karma are just around these hard points, able to break it. Have just been so difficult for H2K to deal with.
Was that Fizzerp's? Did he have it out?
Yeah, he had a sight out.
Yes, he did. Well, better luck next time, pal. The site going to be eliminated there by the pressure from Scump.
I see HC cars calling back to back. Karma actually drives his HC to Fizzerp, and you're gonna see Lacefield picking up 1 up top, gonna duck down low, get inside of the hill. And H2K trying to make the comeback here against Optic Gaming. Still a ton of time left in this game though, Maven. Even if H2K gives up the remaining few seconds on this one, you have Lacefield here set up mid-map.
Wow,
should get the early beginnings of this next mid-hill.
I was about to ask you, what do you want to do here, rotating out? But as I'm watching Lacefield, I mean, he got ready very early. 15 seconds or so left, and he's set up in a great position here to stop any early transfer. He gets 1, tries to find a second. There it is. Unfortunately, takes a car to the face from Scump as he tries to break in. Scump can't keep the rhythm going, but you've got Fears. You've got a couple people set up here nicely. Fears has got a bit of a streak going, but this hard point's going to be pretty back and forth. The one that's really going to matter here is going to be Kitchen.
Yep.
What would your plan be for H2K? How early are you thinking about rotating for that hard point?
If you're H2K, you got to start thinking about the spawns within the next few seconds. Probably the next person that spawns up, you want them playing for the spawns for this next hill. And as soon as you see Fears drop, let's actually go on with Fears through the respawn, see how he elects to play this. So he's going to just kind of sit back, should be able to just kind of lays some shots down, you don't need to push into this hill.
Over. It was Fizzerp that went over first, and he actually picked up a kill. So he's trying to set up nicely, push anyone back from mid-connector, get some trophies down.
I like how he's pushed out further away from the hill. A lot of players, just when they rotate, they'll play from inside of the hill. You die right there. You're going to start spawning out. He loses a gunfight to Krim right there. That is a huge one. That is one that H2K needs him to come up with, but it's going to be Lacefield and Fierce picking up a kill each. Legal in the kill feed as well, picking up 2. So even though Fizzerp loses that big gunfight, the rest of his teammates come up big, and they're able to win gunfights in and around the hill. Karma, though, picks up 2 inside of the hard point, Illegal. So he's trying to break it. Optic, and this is huge right here.
The Annihilator, he's ready to pop off with this. Can he connect? There's one. Give me a second. Not able to hit the shot, just barely misses. I think I saw Karma popping out the tippers as well. He's connecting with a couple. Picks up 1, picks up 2. Can he find another holding these players off? Optic trying to get the lead back. They're trailing by 2. Plenty of time on the clock. 25 seconds left here in Kitchen. And now we have yet another break. Look at Fears, man. 43 and 28. Give me my 44th.
And Legal just coming into the hill was able to break that with ease. He's able to pick up 2. You see Formal up top. He's going to pick up 2 kills, but Fear's really the man of the match so far for me. 45 kills. If H2K were to lose this, that'd be heartbreaking. I mean, he's going to come up with somewhere near 50 during this game.
And this break is big because they can come back. If Optic can hold this off, they'll come back very, very quickly. There's 1. Finds 2. Can he pick that up? He does. Krim actually gets 3. The trophy coming in on the kill feed. And that's everything they need to make this a tight game. They're spawning at the second hard point. So much information from Krim coming in. Gonna find 2 more. Krim going off. 5 streak. 6 streak. No, he's going to end up falling. Now let's take a look at the side of H2K. Trying to get the break. We're going to have another lead change. Optic Gaming holding on. Fizzerp, his scythe has done nothing over the last 2 uses. He cleans up immediately here, Matt.
Yeah, and Fears inside of the hill, desperately trying to stay alive. Scum comes around the outside, picks up 2. Yep, Fizzerp getting 1, and Optic can win this here. 15 seconds left on the hard point. You see Formal picking up another one. And this would be a huge hole if they're able to get this. You see Scump on the outside just baiting out players. H2K needs to get near the hill. Oh, and it does not look likely. It's going to be Optic Gaming taking map number 1, 250, 231 here against H2K.
I'm getting real sick and tired of talking about Krim coming up clutch, but I said they needed to hold off 1 push to catch up. He gets, what, 5?
Yep.
Loses to the 6th there, but that 5 streak really is what propelled them towards the end of the game. I mean, he gets them spawning out, and then when he pulls the HC car out, he sees they all spawn at the second hard point. Everyone then just focuses lasers on him, able to shut it down. Optic Gaming coming up big in game 1.
Not many people